Hey beautifuls, I'm Jacob Davis. Let's start with shouts like we always do. I'll give a special shout out to Cheyenne and Zach and Brianna and Georgie, or as the Espanoles like to call, Jorge. I'll give a special shout out to Bree's grandparents for their 83rd anniversary. Congratulations, it's a very long time. To Taylor's dad Bob and his girlfriend for 8 years. To Genesis and Colin for 4 years. To Tita and Jerry, they've been dating for 12 years. To Brittany and Garrett for 2 months on the 22nd. To Amanda and Chris for 2 years. To Marie and Trent for 2 months, to Shelby and Ed for 16 years, to Mike and Joyce for the 14-year anniversary, and to Anna, Alyssa, and Kyle for their 8th month. We all know what happened last night at 12 a.m. in Colorado. James Holmes killed 12 people and injured 71 people in a shooting last night. I want to start off this video by sending my condolences and prayers out to all the people who were involved, to all the victims' family members, and the victims. You're in my prayers, I am with you, and I'm sorry for all the horrific things you've had to gone through. Sure as many people are viewing this right now. I just want to start by saying 100% of what I say is what I believe. And I do watch CNN and MSNBC every day, so I know the facts. These are not fake numbers, okay? This is 100% what I feel. Don't take this to heart. But when I turned on TV today and I saw what happened, I was amazed. I thought it was just another robbery and one person died. But I looked more into it. I kept watching. I watched before they didn't even know the guy's name or what he looked like. Then everything broke. Everything happened. From 52 people injured to now 71. From them searching his house for being booby-trapped. I started off by thinking, oh, James Holmes just made a bad decision. And then as more as the facts came out, I started to believe more and more that he's a psychopath. I was watching The Cycle today on The Cycle. It's a great TV show on MSNBC. They had a girl in there who studies these people, these mass murderers, and she called him a psychopath. And I 120% agree. You're like, Jakey, what does that to do with bullying? Most of these people's lives, they've been neglected, not talked to, and they feel like the world's fucked them over. And I'm sorry for the F word. But it's true. They've been ignored. You know the people at your school that constantly get bullied. One day they could be that person. I'm not saying they're going to. I'm just saying. James Holmes wasn't like this. James Holmes was born this way. As his mom said, I've known he was like this since he was 5 years old. End quote. If you knew he was like this since he's 5 years old, why didn't you tell someone? Now you want to tell someone after 12 people and 71 people are injured, after little kids are killed? You want to make that decision now and tell people that? Personally, I don't care what your opinion is. I just think James Holmes should get the book thrown against him, like I said earlier today in my video. He should get every charge possible. So we'll say something else. But things that keep coming to mind is how people get mistreated. And thinking that, another thing come to mind. The Columbine Massacre in 1999. Why did I say 1919? 1999. That happened less than 30 miles away from Aurora, Colorado, where the shooting happened last night. Those two kids had expressed in their home videos how all people treat them different, bully them, but also they have mental problems. And I think clearly you can state that if you want to kill that many people. If one person pissed you off or bullied you, you'd kill one person or one or two people. You don't kill 12 people to 13 people as they did. They killed 13 people, 12 students and one teacher. They took their lives too. I don't think the similarity here really goes over people's heads how it both happened in the Denver area in Colorado. But also in Colorado, if Columbine, the massacre last night, and 2 church shootings last year in 2007, all in Colorado. 75% of people of the massacres that happened knew the plans before it actually happened. They didn't tell anyone. Personally, if someone came to me and said, oh, I'm going to kill all these people, I'd go to the police with my head up my butt because I would be scared. But then some people, like, I know you've never heard of this guy, but Breivik from Norway, who killed 69 teenagers last year on July 22, which is coming up in 2 days, the 1-year anniversary. He killed 69 teenagers who were on their camping trip. And also set a bomb outside of the government building who killed 8 people and injured 200. Why do people do this? Maybe it's because of their past experiences. What I believe. That's what I believe. Maybe that's how they've been mistreated, or they're just weird, like Breivik from Norway. He's weird. He admitted that. He said, quote, let me get down to this. I wanted to kill them. I saw them curled up and begging for their lives. They said, please don't kill me. I reloaded my gun, then shot them in the head. 69 teenagers were killed on an island. The sad thing is they have video of this, Breivik from Norway. We don't have video from Holmes, and I'm very happy that we don't. That's what I've heard. We don't need to. But I think the mistakes and the things that we say to people, how we mistreat them. And you know, I've made that mistake. I've done that too. But we don't think about that until something like this happened. Holmes, who killed 12 people. Breivik, who killed 69 teenagers. We don't think about that until it actually happens. Oh, they talk about how they've been mistreated when they were little, or they're just nuts. Mistreated means calling them names. That's bullying. Have you ever thought about the people that you call names or you bully right now can make that effect? Like Columbine. They've been bullied their whole lives. They killed the people, the jocks who made fun of them. But the two people, Jason Savage, who I had the one name I remember, I watched the video today. He was one of them. He was trying to help them. And when they confronted him in the library where they killed 12 people, they let him go because he was nice. They did it because they made fun of him. Jason Savage is still alive today to tell that story. That's what you get for bullying people. I think it's karma. I'm not saying, Jake, you're saying, because they killed all those people at Columbine because they bullied them. No, they were nuts too. And people know they were nuts. Like Jason Holmes is nuts. He's a psychopath. And Breivik from Norway. We see in movies like, Halloween, Michael Myers, he kills all those people. That's a movie. It's a movie for a reason. They try to get your suspense. Don't mean you go out in life and do that. But then again, he's nuts. All the people who do this are nuts. But this is how powerful words can be. We all go through our lives like, another day, another day. You don't pay attention to what you do. Until something like this happens, you look back and be like, I really was mean to that person. I really did hurt their feelings. Maybe one day they come back to bite me in the butt. Like in Columbine. I'm not saying those people who died were bad people. I'm not saying the people who suffered through all that were bad people. I'm just saying I think they regretted what they said, but they couldn't make up for it. Because the people who killed them at Columbine were too nuts. Because they've been bullied their whole life, they got to them. Some people say one of the people, I think his name was Eric, was on drugs. I don't think that's true either. I think he was just born nuts. But this isn't a movie. Like I said earlier, this isn't Halloween. This isn't Michael Myers. You shouldn't go out and test these things. That's why they have video games. This is life. We're all the same, whether you like it or not. We're all born. We all came into the world the same way. Unless you're born from a llama, unless you're born in the aisle of a cookie aisle or something, or a grocery store. We're all born the same way. We're all here for the same reason. Alright? But I think sometimes we get overlooked and we try to make ourselves too much happy by putting down someone's feelings to make us feel better. But quote what Breivik said, I wanted to kill them. They told me, please don't kill me. I loaded my gun and then shot them in the head. He did that for pleasure. Columbine people did that probably because they were bullied and they got to them. There's two different things there. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't know why you bully somebody you don't know. I don't know why you bring down somebody who you don't know what they've been through. That's your choice. But what I'm trying to say is that's not right. I think that's some of the causes why we're going through everything we've gone through today. I want to end this video by saying thank you for watching this and keep your prayers and thoughts with the families who had to go through that massacre last night. Thank you for watching this and good night and good luck.